The conference championships are over. And now we finally know who is making it to the Super Slay. We finally know who is making it to the Super Bowl. The first game of the weekend was the Commanders and the Eagles, right?
They got cooked.
They did, but they didn't.
Okay, it was a great game, but you know what happened? Kind of like what happened with the Lions. They made a lot of little mistakes during this game, and in these games where it counts, fumbles. You can't afford to make those mistakes, right? Because they will cost you big. And Saquon Barkley, they say fly, Eagles fly. But let me tell you, it was fly, Saquon fly. He was running all over them, okay?
Josh Allen didn't fumble.
Well, we're talking about this game. We're not talking about Josh Allen right now. We talked about this in like week 3. They were garbage last year. Complete garbage. They turned it around in 1 year. Not every team can do that, but they turned it around and they made it all the way to the NFL Conference Championships with a rookie quarterback. They are going to be so scary. I bet that if next year you guys got to draft again, some of you would be wanting those Commanders because, woo, baby, they're good. We got to give props to the Commanders. First time making it to the Conference Championship since 1991, but they just weren't there yet, and the Eagles dominated over them, so we say great job, Commanders.
Great job, Commanders.
Great job, Commanders. So, who from the NFC made it to the Super Bowl? Clap it up for Alex and the Philadelphia Eagles. After this game at 3 p.m., all eyes were on the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs, every time they have seen Josh Allen and the Bills, Patrick Mahomes, in the playoffs, the Kansas City Chiefs have won. Yes, we might have said, oh, but the Bills beat the Chiefs in the regular season. Does that regular season game mean anything right now? No. Those regular season games, yes, they matter. Yes, they're big. But if you can't beat them in the moments where it matters, then do you deserve to go to the Super Bowl? No. It stinks. And you know what Josh Allen said? To be the champs, you have to beat the champs. And we didn't do it tonight. So he recognized, in order to be a champion, you've got to beat the champion. And they have not yet beaten the champions. They're so close, but so close does not get you there, okay?
Beat the champions week 11.
Right, but did that get them to the Super Bowl? That week 11 beating them? Now we look back at it and it's like, yeah, that didn't really matter as much as this game mattered. So, the Buffalo Bills, they overcame a lot of adversity. A lot of people didn't think they had the team to do it, but they took themselves all the way to the AFC Championship. But, once again, they were defeated by Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. This game was kind of a fun game to watch, but we have to now say...
Bye-bye.
No, we don't say bye-bye. We say, great job, Bills.
Great job, Bills. And bye-bye.
Great job, Statman Sam.
Great job,
We've had this barrier, this line that's been dividing the AFC and the NFC because it's been the AFC fight and the NFC fight. And what are we going to do now? Take it down! Because now the Kansas City Chiefs and the Philadelphia Eagles, Alex and Joaquin, will travel to New Orleans for the Super Bowl. Hey.
Unsportsmanlike conduct on the Kansas City.
This matchup, we've seen it before, and it was actually just 2 years ago in Super Bowl 57. Super Bowl 57, the Philadelphia Eagles played the Kansas City Chiefs 2 years ago in 2023. The Kansas City Chiefs beat the Philadelphia Eagles by a field goal, 38-35. So this is a Super Bowl rematch. Now, there's a lot on this game because the Kansas City Chiefs right now can make history, NFL history. You know how the Dolphins have made NFL history by being the only team with a perfect season? The Kansas City Chiefs can make history this year by being the only team to ever three-peat, meaning to win the Super Bowl back to back to back. They would be the only team in history, if they win this Super Bowl, to win 3 Super Bowls in a row. It's called a three-peat. Now, will Saquon Barkley, Jalen Hurts, Jordan Mailata, A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith, Lane Johnson, and all of those guys take them down?
No!
All of you did brackets, and I told you that I would provide you lunch.
had you got it correct. A lot of us got it correct. CJ Stroud, you predicted Chiefs Eagles. Your Super Bowl winner are the Chiefs. Federico, Chiefs Eagles. You think the Chiefs. Jalen Hurts, Chiefs Eagles. You think the Eagles are winning it. Justin Jefferson, Chiefs Eagles. You think the Chiefs are winning it. Anthony, Chiefs Eagles. You think the Chiefs are winning it. Switch it for the Eagles? All right.
Wait, I forgot my name.
Alessandra, we'll do another bracket, don't worry.
I forgot my name.
Alessandra, Chiefs Eagles. Chiefs. Joaquin, Chiefs Eagles. You think the Chiefs. Rory, Chiefs Eagles. You think the Chiefs. And Lucas, Chiefs Eagles. You said the Chiefs. Only 2 people had predicted the Eagles to.
Only 2. Wait,
I don't have your paper.
Eagles to win.
These 2 teams now get a bye week. They get a chance this week. What do you think they're doing this next week? Practicing. And reviewing and learning and eating.
Eating healthy.
They're gonna be studying film. They're gonna be watching over these teams play. They're not. So they want to win. They want to win. In order to win, they have to, kind of like you, if you want to succeed, they have to study. They're going to be relentlessly each day and each night looking over film, practicing so they can get better to beat this team. It is not easy. It is not something that they can just show up to the Super Bowl and play. They're going to be practicing these next 2 weeks. They're going to be putting their bodies to the test. They're going to be recovering. They're going to be taking care of themselves. They're going to be watching film, making better at their mistakes. Everything that we should be doing in school if we want to succeed and improve. Film is like, they watch over, like they'll probably watch over the game they just played and look at any of the mistakes they made and try to correct it and fix it. Like when we review over a test, it's kind of like us watching film when we review over our math test or our cold read. We are finally down to the last NFL game of the 2024-2025 season. The last NFL game. There are only 2, what's the matter? Why are you crying? You don't want the games to end?
That's fine. Basketball's still
There are only 2 quarterbacks to have ever beaten Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs.
Wait, what?
Do you know who they are?
Jackson. Joe Burrow. Tom Brady and Joe Burrow.
Tom Brady and Joe Burrow are the only 2 quarterbacks who have ever beaten Patrick Mahomes in the playoffs. And Tom Brady is retired.
It's handsome.
And handsome. So is Joe Burrow. This last game, you get 1 shot, like Eminem said. 1 shot, 1 opportunity.
Not miss your chance. This opportunity goes.
Once in a lifetime, okay? 1 shot, 1 opportunity to be the Super Bowl champs. And it is happening next Sunday, baby.
I was